And here we are at one of our favorite monuments on the Gettysburg battlefield. This is the monument to the 73rd New York Infantry, also called the 2nd Fire Zouaves. As you can see, it depicts a firefighter and a infantry soldier together, one of which holding a musket, one of which holding a horn. The reason why this is significant is because this regiment was made up almost entirely of New York City firemen. At the time, it's not the FDNY that we know today, but it was full of volunteer different fire companies. And all these men were volunteers from all of those different fire companies. They came together and formed a regiment. There's an irony behind this story because when General Sickles, the Corps commander who commanded this regiment, part of his corps, moved his entire corps way out here, almost to the Gettysburg Road, where all the rest of the Union Army was way back there on that ridgeline. They were attacked heavily on July 3rd, 1862, from all three sides, from the north, from the south, and worst of all, from the west. That being said, they did not succeed in being able to hold their position. They took heavy casualties and heavy prisoners. The wounded of this regiment were actually held up in a barn, and later on during the battle, that barn was hit by incendiary artillery, and those who were wounded from the 2nd Fire Zouaves were killed by fire. So it's an ironic story that these men were firemen by trade and then ended up perishing, unfortunately, due to a fire in a barn. Another kind of unique story is this is the highest ranking officer who was killed during the Battle of Gettysburg from this particular regiment, was a man named Captain Shine. He perished during the battle. He had a son that he had never met, who later became a member of clergy. Having never met his father, later on when this monument was dedicated, his son was the one who came out and dedicated this monument, having never met his father. But they say that the soldier above is a depiction of Captain Shine, although that's not likely based on the fact that he's wearing a pea coat, he's wearing a half coat and holding a musket. That wouldn't be something that a officer would necessarily be wearing. So just some interesting, ironic facts from here at Gettysburg. Come with me next time and you can hear all the damn stories you ever wanted to hear, plus some. Thank you. End. And here we are at So welcome to Gettysburg National Military.